it's Miss Ellis again. It's been a while since we've come to you through video. This week we're going to teach you guys what we've been teaching your kiddos about graphs. We are talking about how we can organize information into ways that is easier for them to read. We're going to start with a frequency table, and a frequency table tells the frequency, the amount of time something happens, how many times something occurs. It's often started with tally marks, and you just count the tally marks and write the number. That tells you that reading was picked 5 times. And then you just fill the rest of it in, and the students have to be able to answer the same types of questions that we've been doing all year using the information from the graph. They could be 1-step and 2-step equations. They're also asked to figure out which one of these is true based on the information. They have to find the statement that matches the graph. So it's very important that all of their graphs have the correct information, or all of their questions will be incorrect. So this is a frequency chart, frequency table, frequency chart. The next one we're going to talk about is a pictograph. A pictograph organizes the same type of information using pictures or symbols. The biggest thing we stress with the kids, there is a key that each symbol represents. So they don't always represent one item. This says each stack of books is 4. So I always tell my kids, label them, write those numbers down. And then I have them write the total somewhere on that line. So we've got 4, 8, 12, 16. So there are 16 fiction books. And I have them do that for all of them. And this is a part of the reason. Let's look at this one. All of these have 4, but then we get here and this one's in half. And this is one of the biggest areas boys and girls make mistakes, because they're not thinking half of 4, or they still write 4, or they'll just put 1. This is half of 4, so that means there's only 2 books. So that would be 4 times 5 is 20, 22. And then again, answering the same types of questions. The next one we're going to talk about is a bar graph. Like the pictograph, this tells you the amount that things happen. So on the side over here, we have a scale. This does not always count by ones. It is very important that boys and girls know how to skip count. That first number tells you what they're counting by, from 0 to 4. So we're counting by 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16. Now, in the middle, sometimes you're going to have a bar there, sometimes you're not, a line. I make my kids go ahead and fill in those numbers. It makes it easier so if the bars don't go to the lines. The roller coaster was 14, 8, and 12. We still ask that they write these up here so they don't have to do it every time. Again, they'll answer the same types of questions. And the last one is a dot plot. This one's a little different because we're not talking about things, we're talking about a quantity, a number. So, time to finish a book, that's our title. That is what the number line represents. So each of these numbers represents the minutes it took to finish a book. The dots represent the number of people that finished the book in 4 minutes. So in 4 minutes, 2 people finished a book. 1 person finished their book in 5 minutes, and so on. Again, you will be asked the same types of questions. So, if you have any further questions, feel free to email your child's math teacher. Have a great day.